Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. It's Tommy. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Shake my hand, yeah. Well, the name's Tommy. You can call me Tom for short. But, today, guys, what we're gonna be getting into today, we're gonna be breaking down the indictment of K-Flock. If you don't know who K-Flock is a New York rapper who was recently, he was charged with a murder. A murder, guys, a freaking murder, man. Alright, I can't do that accent no more. Oh my god. I don't know how y'all do it. The Caucasian accent is crazy to do. It just running your blood. Shit. Nah, but what's good with y'all, bruh? I hope y'all doing straight. We back at it again like a crack addict again. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have like 3 or 4 videos. We're gonna have 3 or 4 videos we're gonna be doing today. Without further ado, you heard what I said from my Caucasian counterpart, okay? Cause you know I am mixed, so it's like now if you don't know who Bruce Rivers is, then yo, where you been? Anyway, he's a criminal lawyer that reacts to like cases and rap videos and songs and music videos and all that, and he basically breaks it down and tells all the rappers the dumb shit they doing in they music videos and in they songs, trying to help y'all. So I guess he's going over he's breaking down the case of K-Flock and this whole situation. So if you don't know, you about to get caught up right now. Without further ado, let's get into the video. He's a criminal lawyer. Hey. Bruce Rivers, he's the criminal lawyer. And what he do? And it's gonna react to all the self-snitching. Hey, self-snitching. Indeed, he be trying to help y'all.
Hi, this is Bruce Rivers. Welcome to another fun-filled episode of Criminal Lawyer Reacts. I'm Bruce Rivers, board-certified criminal defense lawyer, and I say that because I swim in the pool of criminal defense. It's what I do.
So he's a defense attorney.
I go to trial. I am in the middle of a trial right now. Just taking a little break to give you some breaking news.
Whose trial?
This is brought to you by eSign.com. eSign.com is an effective way to remotely sign documents. Remember, about a little over a year ago, K-Flock was in Harlem, and he's accused of shooting somebody. Now remember, this happened in December of 2021. So he's been in jail for a little over a year.
Damn, they ain't even give him bond?
That's where K-Flock is right now, Kevin Perez. 8 members of the Bronx gang, Sev Side and Third Side, are charged with murder, racketeering, and relevant violent offenses. And remember what I was telling you about these feds all over the country are going to start using racketeering laws in order to curb gang violence. Yep. It's happening in Minneapolis, it's happening in Atlanta, it's happening now in New York, and I guarantee you it's going to be happening in Chicago and Louisiana. Damian Williams, he's the United States Attorney for the Southern District of New York, is the one who's charging this case out. And they announced the unsealing of the indictment. Now, let's talk about a sealed indictment for a second. A sealed indictment is where the government charges somebody but doesn't make it public. Why would they do that? 2 reasons. One, if they don't have somebody in custody, they don't want to make it public because they don't want the person to flee. That's one reason. But number 2 is if they have an ongoing investigation and the person's not in custody, they are going to run into a little bit of a problem if people are going to start popping off witnesses once they know that they've been indicted. So they keep it secret until they get the person in custody. The indictment charges Kevin Perez, a.k.a. K-Flock, a.k.a. K, a.k.a. KK,
damn,
and Devon Mason, a.k.a. BJ, Irvin Beeman, a.k.a. EJ, Nicholas A. Johnson, a.k.a. Nick, Sean Smith, a.k.a. Sticky, and Jossie Castro, a.k.a. Jesse. They're charging them all with conspiracy and other crimes related to membership.
Wait, so they gonna be charging K-Flock with this? Oh, Lord. He's a part of this? Okay, hold on.
Side or DOA, a street gang based in the Bronx. Now let's talk about a conspiracy. What's a conspiracy? It's an agreement between 2 or more people to commit a crime and then an act in furtherance of the crime. You don't even need to commit the whole crime. And here's the other thing.
In that format.
Law sucks for the defense because you don't have to even know your co-defendants. your co-conspirators. You don't even have to know who they are. The Southern District of New York is a badass office. Damian Williams and their office is filled. It's like a really high-class law firm. But here we have some pretty major stuff going on. We've got murder, we've got drug dealing, we've got all kinds of other different kind of conspiracy cases related to the membership in the third side.
Not a boy, K-Flock. No, bro, we need some new music for real. These niggas be so fucking young, bro. Fuck. It's crazy just hearing about
Bronx, Bronx, and
Rikers
also closely
Island.
affiliated with Sevside. Perez, K-Flock, was also charged with a gang-related murder of Huascar Hernandez, who was shot to death on December 16, 2021, in the Hamilton Heights section of Upper Manhattan. Perez, Mason, Beeman, Johnson, Rosen, and Gant were further charged with multiple other violent crimes in connection with the Sevside and Third Side street gangs, including attempted murder and assault with a dangerous weapon, rising from seven fucking shootings.
Damn, nigga, 7 fucking shootings. Damn, 7 shootings is crazy. Hold on. It says Perez, Mason, Beeman, Johnson, Rawson, and Gant were further charged with multiple other violent crimes in connection with Sevside and Third Side gangs, including attempted murder, assault with a dangerous weapon, wait, what does that say? Hold on. Rise from 7 shootings committed in the Bronx between June 2020 and...
committed in the Bronx between June 2020 and February 2022.
7 within 2 years.
Side indictment is assigned...
Sound pretty typical for New
States
York.
District Judge Louis Lyman. The third side indictment is assigned to a different judge. 3. These guys, when they are
Bro
young,
is born the same year I'm born.
can't see the consequences of their action. They act first, and then whatever happens later. Whenever you see an older guy that has been through this shit, they always try to tell the younger guys to just...
They know how that shit be.
And to not do what they're doing. You know what I mean? They see the glitz, they see the glamour, they get the camaraderie and the brotherhood of being in a gang. But everybody seems like they get dragged down. There's going on. There's so many young black men that are dying.
Wait a minute. Bruce Rivers, what was you about to say? Wait a minute. So many young... What?
But everybody seems like they get dragged down. There's so many murders going on. There's so many young...
I know what you was about to say. You not sneaky. I know what you're about to say. I do. So many young... What? Huh?
What do you mean by that?
He was about to say young niggas.
Their affiliation with gangs. And I think I've said this about 100 times. Just in Jacksonville, Florida alone, there's over 50 unsolved homicides. I mean, we gotta stop
Holy golly.
You know, and we
What
also
is there?
get caught up in the social media.
Damn, what the fuck is there?
Hyper
Their
machoism or the hyper
closed
materialism.
case rate or soft crime.
You know, where's your Bugatti? Where's your Bugatti? You know,
Where's your
let's just
Bugatti?
get Perez is right now. He is in custody. He's been there for a year. So that's a year out of his young life.
He's 20.
5% of his life, right? Or roughly thereabouts. And he's looking at the possibility of going to prison for the rest of his life. For what? Certainly can't.
Every year is
said he would have been
5%.
worth it. So Rosen and Gant.
25 a year. Hey, 5%. Took a year. That's 5%. So that's what, 20 years? 20 years is 100%. I mean, if you think about it, if you think about it in a street way, it's pretty damn accurate because these niggas be dying young as hell. Young, average lifeline, probably like 25 max.
They are in federal custody in connection with the charges contained in the third side superseding indictment. They use some of these terms like superseding indictment. You have an indictment, and then if other people either join or they add new charges, they supersede. So the next one is called a superseding indictment. Perez, who is
That should sound crazy. Superseding indictment.
On that homicide, and I'll tell you about that in a second, has been transferred to federal custody and is being expected to be present later. So if they can tie that homicide in, they can use that homicide as another act in furtherance of criminal activity of the gang. In other words, in furtherance of the RICO charge. What they never in the past were doing that.
Carjacking.
Kate Block's lawyer is a guy by the name of Jeffrey Lichman. Now, if that name seems familiar, it is because he represented El Chapo.
Damn.
So he's lost some pretty big cases.
Ooh,
El Chapo.
Damn, he's still alive. Yo, El Chapo let you leave and you lost the case for him? I can't lie. There ain't no way of being that. If I'm El Chapo, I already know I'm getting convicted.
Now, if that name seems familiar, it is because he represented El Chapo. So he's lost some pretty big cases. El Chapo was going down. There was no way he could win that case.
That's what I'm saying.
But is a huge case. And so Rosen shot at rival gang members in June 2020. Johnson shot at rival gang members in June 2020. Gant shot at a rival gang member in July.
I was getting active during COVID.
Gant shot at a rival gang member, another one in July 2020.
Damn.
Rosen shot
It'd be a week apart.
At a rival gang member on December 13th, 2020.
Damn.
Perez, Mason, and Beeman shot at rival gang members in November 2021. And Mason shot at rival gang members and hit an innocent bystander on February 10th, 2022. The other thing that they're doing is there's so much gun violence on the streets right now. And I've got several cases with switches, where my clients are getting switches from China, and then they intercept them at the post office. So if you're thinking about getting a switch for your Glock 9 with a 30-round mag, don't
do it.
Don't do that. There's absolutely
with the proper licensing, you can do all of that. So here, sign up here. Boy, it might seem hella fun, and trust me, the Glock with a switch do make it hop. Double Dutch. So that's gonna be it for the video. What do y'all think about this whole case? Y'all think K-Flock is innocent, even though all these new indictments getting brought to the table? A super, what did he call it? A super or something. That shit sounded like shit. It sounded crazy. But what y'all think? This shit crazy, or like, nah, he deserved that? Like, what do y'all feel like? I'm leaning more onto this and like, nah, this crazy, bro. They saying he for sure like shooting people and shit. I didn't see him do it. I saw a hoodied up guy. I don't know who it was. They probably got more evidence than they releasing though. So we just gonna have to see during the trial. I don't know how long bro gonna have to wait in there. That's fucked up. A whole year, no bond, no nothing. Then they throwing more charges on what he got already. These fucking RICO cases and shit. But like I said, that's gonna do it for y'all today. Like I said, let me know in the comments how y'all feel about this. This is a crazy situation. I don't think it's looking too good for K-Flock, but yeah, you never know. You never know for real. So when that trial come, we'll all know. But until then, I'm gonna holler at y'all later. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Y'all gonna get like 2 videos out today, 2 tomorrow, 2. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Yeah.